Hello everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday with the IT Guy here at Kimbercreations. Thanks for stopping in and check out my pointer. If you haven't seen it before, you haven't watched the video we make. So I want to encourage you to go back, look at some other videos that we've made, and check out the pointer. I don't know, it's fun, whatever. So today we're going to be making something easy. I got grounded from the glue bottle and I have to use safety scissors now. So I suppose I got glue everywhere last week when I made my card front. I don't know if you remember, but we cut out wedges and put them on at different angles and then made a cut and did all this stuff, and I had glue everywhere. And Kim was not happy with me. So I've got safety scissors, a cutter that I can't possibly hurt myself on, and no glue. I have all tape, double-sided tape, so I cannot hurt anything or make a mess. So we'll see about that, right? Tonight, if you've ever had a homemade Christmas or homemade birthday gifts or homemade gifts that you men that might be tuning in, and some of you women who anyway, if you've ever had to make a homemade gift and you just couldn't figure out what to make, and this simple little notepad covering should help you come up with a homemade gift. Our family does a homemade gift exchange most of the time at Christmases, and it's really inexpensive unless you're Kimbercreations, and then you have 5,000 sheets of paper. But no, just kidding. Anyway, so to make it simple and easy, you just need 2 sheets of paper. Now, they don't have to start out 12 by 12, but if you got some scraps laying around, I'll warn you though, you do need, twice the width of the pad that you're going to cover. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. I should lay this properly on the scoreboard. This is not what I'm used to seeing as a scoreboard, but at any rate, I am going to make a score. And if you don't know what a score is in the craft world, excuse me, then we're going to take this little tool here that has a what I would call a rounded surface, ball shaped, so that we can put the rounded surface right into this line. You can see the lines there real nice, and that will create a score for us to fold our project. So I want to, in this particular pad, I want to score at here at 3 7/8. And then again at 4 1/8. Whoops, get on the 1/8. I'm not allowed to press too hard, I've been told, because I'll snap that piece off of there. So now I've got this perfect score in my paper. There, you can see it real nice with the shadow of the camera. Sorry about that. And I know I'm doing this backwards, but what my point is that we're going to be able to fold this right over top of our notepad. Look at that. It fits. You got a little bit of a lip so you can grab a hold of it. There is the now we gotta cut this somehow, right? So we're gonna put it in our cutter, and we can probably measure this so we don't have to. Oh, look at there, 3 7/8. Just what we said. 3 7/8, and I forget how to use this thing again. Somewhere about right there makes 3 7/8, right? This is why I am not the crafter of the household. I don't know how to use this silly thing. Huh? I need to phone a friend. Hold on. Let me call Kimbercreations over. Kim from Kimbercreations. Hey Kim.
Yes.
Are you there? Can you show me how to use this cutting tool?
What do you need?
I gotta figure out how to cut 3 7/8, but there's no 3 7/8 on there.
You gotta pull your arm out.
I pull my arm out, she says.
Right.
I think we're done with the scoreboard.
And you're 3 7.
Yeah. Now where do I start?
This is where you're gonna cut.
So that's 0.
Right. And you're 3 7/8.
Oh, except my problem is
But you.
I folded it first, so
Right.
we shouldn't have done that. So 3 7/8 plus. Oh, it's 8 inches. Nope. It's not 8 inches. No, I'm really gonna have to get the calculator, honey. I can't figure this out.
You should have cut your paper.
I should have cut my
dear.
paper first, dear. There. I know. I'll use this side. And I can cut it at 8 inches. So that's why I didn't cut it first, because I wanted to show you folks that you can recover from a mistake.
Are you done with your friend now?
Yep.
Right.
I only get 30 seconds with you, so
Right.
thank you. Are you sure that's the final answer? All right.
Your project.
So anyway, I made my mistake of cutting their, scoring early. So I'm going to check this out here because something don't add up right. So I'm going to take this. I need 1/8 of an inch there, need 1/8 of an inch there. And I'm not sure. I'm going to have to use a lifeline here again. Let me ask the audience. Kim.
Is she there?
Kim, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now, I'm asking the audience here. I'm using my second lifeline on this question. If my page is 8 inches, which
Yes.
it's not quite, it's a little over, but we're okay. I have a note, I made a mental note earlier to cut at 3 7/8.
Right.
So that leaves me out here. And then I made another mental note earlier to cut at 4 1/8.
You're not cutting, you're scoring.
I'm scoring, sorry, rather.
But did you make your other cut?
I did not make my other cut.
You might want to make your other cut.
Might want to make my other cut now.
So that you have less paper to worry about.
Oh, you know why? I understand what I did wrong now. This side, depending again on the pad that you're using and decorating, you want to go, in this case, 5.5 inches. So let's cut at 5.5 inches.
Are you done with your lifeline now? Or
I-
do you need me to stand by?
Boy, I don't know. 5.5 inches, here we go.
How long's your video going to be?
Too long. Alright, so we have
You're
an
off.
8 by 5.5.
They can't see, honey, what you're doing.
Oh, I think I'm done with that dangerous tool. So now,
It's probably going to be loud on the camera.
we have an 8 inch, 8 inch by 5.5. So in theory, when I score here and score here, I'll have the thickness of this pad so that it will just lay right over it, and I can tape it onto the back since I'm not allowed to glue anymore. Okay, now are you sure I want to score at 3 7/8?
Well, try it.
Oh, well, try it. 3
You're the-
7/8, scoring, go. Okay. Now my next mental note is 4 1/8. I have 4 1/8 of an inch right there. Perfect straight line.
There's no mistakes in card making.
There's no mistakes in card making. That's right. Or
crafting.
Notebook covering.
It should.
Okay. Look at that. Folks, it works. Check this out. Don't mind the mistake I made earlier over the other score over here. The person receiving this at whatever time it is of gifting won't even think about it. And you're making a handcrafted project just for them, so they will enjoy it. I want to center the notepad in the so in the middle. Oh, I've got too much tape out. The audience is still watching. Let's see. I don't know how you use these safety scissors. Okay. I'm going to use this two-sided tape on my top and my bottom. Look at that. And she thought I was going to make it too long. I almost did. So if you're still watching by this point, you're helping me set a record on our YouTube view length, average length of view. I was checking out some of the stuff earlier while I'm still messing around with this. I'll just tell you about the view times, and averages are 2 minutes and 42-second average view time per video. I think YouTube's pretty powerful in the information it gives back to you. So if you have your own YouTube channel, check out some of your statistics and let us know how you're doing. We'd like to have a longer view to the channel, but some of this stuff just does not apply to everyone. Not everyone can be as good at card making as I am. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So there we go with the cover. Now, I didn't score right, so it's popping open, but never fear, we got a way to solve that. Just not here in front of me right now. So another sheet of paper. You can see there's all kinds of sayings on here to dress up the front of the polka dots. Again, for you guys and gals that are looking for a homemade gift that doesn't need to cost but maybe $1 or $2. This is so simple, and someone will really appreciate you making this for them. I happen to like this "Life's a Journey" saying on here, so I'm going to use my safety scissors and try to cut it out perfectly straight. And if it's not, it's the scissors' fault. You understand that, right? Now, how do I get that part out of there? Oh boy, I'm going to have to use my third lifeline. If you haven't had a chance, a couple videos ago we did a little tour of our farm outside, and we showed our animals and some of the outside entertainment. So you should check it out. It's pretty cool. I kind of like this thing in the middle. You notice I didn't cut it very straight. Ooh, I wonder if we got a tool for that. I wonder if we can put it in this here thing and straighten it up. I don't think so, because I can't get my fingers under the safety, so I don't cut my fingers off. Well, at any rate, it's going on there. Remember, this is a homemade gift that you're giving away to a family member for a homemade Christmas, and they're going to love it no matter what. sometime this summer, I intend to produce a project of my own that might have been designed by me on this channel. So stay tuned and like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on maybe a cool project that you might not have thought of or seen before. And I think I did that backwards. Nope, this one's empty. I got another one in reach. There. Oop. Don't tell Kim I did that. She'll have me banned from the tape too. Okay, just a simple strip. Bring your project back over to your workspace. You can put it on there any direction that you like. Make sure that it's centered. And there you have it. A simple notebook cover that someone can take a sticky note in or out of. And it's homemade. It qualifies. I've given them away. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Have a good week and enjoy your homemade gifts.